Hi, thank you for connecting with us today at Faces K Ready Ohio. We're going to talk about how to support your children during the summer months when they're not in school. As an educator and maybe as a parent, you've heard the term the summer slide. And there is some truth that children have experienced some slippage academically over the course of the summer. Yet, there's a lot of research that shows now that it may not be as significant as it once was thought to be, or it differs depending on the age of the children. But regardless, we know that there's a lot of fun in the summer, and a lot of that fun can be very supportive and very helpful to your children. First, have your children read for pleasure. When they're in school, they're reading to figure things out. They're reading to complete assignments. They're reading to answer lots of questions. All kinds of reasons why you read when you're in school. And reading for pleasure is just one of those things that exposes kids to literature and to constructs and things that they may not have time to explore during the school day. There's so many wonderful programs that you can join. It's hard for me not to give a shout out to our metropolitan libraries here in Columbus, but there's all types of reading programs and things that are in your neighborhood that you can join your children, sign your children up for, that can be really helpful around reading. There's also STEM camps, and STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. One of the interesting things about the whole summer slide research is that children tend to slip a little bit more in math than they do in reading, and maybe because math is hands-on, and in the summer your children may not have that much exposure to hands-on math materials and things like that. So again, we live in a city with an amazing museum, science museum called COSI, and they offer all types of summer programs for students of all ages. And again, a great resource for having your children participate in concrete hands-on activities that really continue to support and strengthen their math skills. You can also have your child learn a foreign language online. There's a great app called Duolingo. In fact, a lot of school districts have transitioned to, particularly as students are learning the language, using an app to do that. So Duolingo is something that your children can do, on their tablet at home, and start the school year actually being able to speak a language other than their own. It's summer. Summer means being outside. It means movement. There is no doubt, and the research is aplenty for all of us, that there is a very strong connection between moving our bodies and our brain, and that what's good for our body and what's good for our heart is good for our brain. And so, get outside, even when it's really, really hot. Get outside in the morning or in the evening. Just, move. Have fun. Just take a walk. We have, again, amazing metro parks here in Columbus. But you just get outside and as much as you can. Finally, I would say that sticking to a routine, and granted it's summer, and so maybe your children stay up just a little bit later, but it shouldn't be a lot later. We definitely know that sticking with a routine helps children be successful all the way around, and particularly makes that transition back into the school year so much easier. So to wrap up, have your children read for pleasure, have them explore experiences and opportunities where they can use their hands and use concrete materials and build things and try things out, such as STEM opportunities. Potentially learn a foreign language, and finally move, and try to stick to a reasonable routine. So we hope you enjoy the summer months, and we will talk to you next month. Thanks for joining us. Faces K Ready, Ohio.